you. Thank you all so much. It's great to be here again. It's great to be doing comedy again. Isn't it great to see my comedy again? I thought you might say that. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kyle Nelshock. And what are you doing here? No, seriously! Has anyone in the world not heard of me? Pretty sure my name's been dragged through all the mud from here to Timbuktu and then some. All the way to Timbuktu, too. Now I guess it's time I address my little hiatus, I think is the word my money people taught me to say. Now, I recognize this may be old news to some of you, but it wouldn't be a trip to the theater without getting a little bored, eh? A Return to Comedy by Matt Mills. This piece explores the entitlement that most celebrities have and the ability they have to write off their mistakes by being pretty or telling a good joke. This piece follows Kyle Nelshock as he returns to comedy and explains his wacky crime spree with some half-baked excuses. Now, 12 months ago, I was not in a good place. My wife left me, I lost millions on crypto, and I was stubbing my toe a lot. Really awful stuff. Now, that's no excuse. The information I'm offering right now is simply background to the background. Background squared, if you will. Now, you all may remember the time where I took all the napkins from every pizza place in San Diego and filled the federal mailbox with them. The media likes to portray this as some sort of drunken, psychotic celebrity break, which it wasn't, but they'd rather have their fun and ruin my career than be honest. What most people don't realize is that those napkins were free to the public. So I did not break any laws in taking them. And filling the mailbox with said napkins? Well, that was merely a protest against the bloated carcasses of our nation's institutions. I can be political too, but of course it's only wrong when I do it. You may be wondering, the week after that, didn't you break into the Twitter guy's backyard? If you remove all relevant context, yes, that's what happened. But what most people don't know is that my best friend bet me that the Twitter guy had 2 outdoor hot tubs when I could have sworn he only had 1. So naturally, I decided to take up my chainsaw, tear down his fence at the stroke of midnight, and confirm his hot tub count. Again, not some drunken, psychotic celebrity thing. Just normal, human stuff. Oh, and by the way, he really does have 2 hot tubs. So I ended up in paying more ways than just money and community service. And then there was the time that I cheated on the bar exam, but that was simply because I cared too much. No, I wasn't actually scheduled to take the bar exam, but I snuck in because I heard the building's bathrooms are really nice. And I ended up accidentally clogging the toilet, and I didn't tell anyone because I was running late for my Oh, well, somebody else's test, I guess. Well, anyways, I ended up kidnapping a custodian and recording blackmail tapes so he wouldn't tell anyone about my toilet crimes. But we've all been there, right? Where you flush the toilet and the water keeps rising and rising and rising, so you take a hostage. Just another example of me being persecuted for doing what anyone would have done in that situation. Oh, and I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Grocery stores do not need all of their shopping carts. I don't know why the DA chose to prosecute me over something so stupid. Like, a grocery store is going to notice 40 missing shopping carts. And then there was my speech at the Grammys. Yes, I spoke for 10 minutes too long, but so did Bob Dylan. And which one of us would you rather listen to? Yeah, I thought you might say that. Did I attack many people's physical attributes during that speech? Yes. Yes, I did. Did it ruffle some feathers? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, that's par for the course in my career. Did most media outlets call it the single most offensive speech to be aired since World War II? Most of them, yeah. But, I mean, was I just trying to be helpful? Well, no, I was trying to be funny, and I was, whether they realized it or not. Then there was that Chuck E. Cheesy thing where I ripped the face off of an animatronic duck woman, but I have context for this. See, I had been there the week prior to the incident, and they kept playing the same song over and over and over again, and I was sick of it. So I decided to ask an employee if they could spice up their repertoire a bit. And when they refused, I said, if you don't learn how to play a new song, I will come here next week and rip your face off. The headlines read, Kyle Nelshock goes face off. Do you want to know what they should have read? Kyle Nelshock keeps promise. I'm a truthful man at heart. Then there's the last 11 months. Oh, the space shuttle thing. Now this one is easy to explain. See, no, it's not as easy to explain as I thought. We'll get back to that one. So, yes, I did tickle the president and gave the entire Secret Service COVID. But do you want to know what else I gave them? Fruit baskets. Did you hear about that in the news? No, because the media doesn't want you to see me as a good person, which I am. Space shuttle, space shuttle, space shuttle. If they would... No, not yet. See, I'll just speed run the rest of these and then I can get back to the space shuttle stuff. So, yes, I barricaded myself in the Bronx Zoo, but that was the only way to ensure I would not be of danger to any of the animals. Man, I don't think I ruined that Knicks game any more than the rest did, am I right? No? Okay. And I robbed that Girl Scout cookies factory, but that was simply to save those poor, helpless girls from all that labor. Not just because I was hungry. Also, because I was hungry. And I don't know why the government makes such a big deal about selling classified documents to terrorists. Everyone in my Discord server is doing it. Then there was that thing I did to the Pope. We'll table the Pope stuff for now. So basically what happens is we get to the space shuttle and... Oh man, there's my red light. I'm sorry, folks. If people weren't so sensitive these days, maybe I actually could have gotten to my set. I'm sorry, everyone. Sorry, this is our new hypersensitive normal. But I wish you all a good evening, safe drive home, and may your actions never have consequences.